Hey everyone, I just wanted to share another dream that I had back on February 13th, and it was in regards to our money, and it was about a quarter that I had, and I was staring at it, and this quarter was just so silver. Like, if you've ever seen silver before, you know it's like really reflective, and like this quarter was like beaming at me in my dream. Like I couldn't quit looking at it. But the date on the quarter was 1965. And even in my dream, I got flustered because I saw this quarter, and like, yeah, I'm a little familiar with how our money used to be, dimes, quarters, half dollars, except for nickels, really. 1964 and before, they were minted in 90% silver. 1965 was the first year that they were not minted in silver. In this dream, this quarter was the most silver quarter I'd ever seen, but it was dated 1965. And I was looking at the edges of the quarter, and it was really smooth, like there was no grooves on it. And the edges were entirely smooth except for a really tiny segment of this quarter had those grooves, like those copper banding grooves that you'd see on a normal present day quarter. Just a really tiny segment of the edge had that groove, but the rest of it was smooth and silver. And I woke up from that dream and I was just kind of stuck, but I felt like I did get the interpretation of it has to do with our money, and we are going back to how our money used to be. We are going back to an asset-backed monetary system. If you've watched any prophetic videos or seen anything lately, the term kingdom economy, and I agree with that. I mean, I've had confirmations in my own life, just the Holy Spirit telling me silver, 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 silver. And I understand silver gets a bad rap. I understand there's been people who've been silver crazed, talking about getting silver, getting lead, getting an underground bunker, apocalyptic style stuff. And that's not exactly what I'm getting at, because we're not there yet. But our money, the turning point, the things you see in the news now, we're talking about digital assets, digital currencies. But for those to really function outside of their value from their utility, they need to have some type of accepted asset backing that cannot manipulate them. And so what I'm saying is, my dream, from what I could gather, from what the Holy Spirit was telling me, is our money is going to pick up where it left off. That quarter was symbolic. 1965 is where we abandoned legitimate weights and measures. We went for money backed by nothing. And God is saying, like, we are going back to a system where our money is going to be backed by assets. I'll say it's silver and gold, but particularly for me, silver has been the big one. It's more affordable, and this isn't financial advice. Use your discernment, pray about it, but owning some silver right now, I mean, personally, I own some silver. I think most people should at least look into it. But just even look at the history of our money, do some research on the banking system, on the Federal Reserve. You're going to start hearing about SWIFT banking system, and I am going to post other dreams that talk about some cryptocurrency that I've dreamt about in the past and I've received confirmation on. But again, why am I sharing this stuff? Because I feel convicted. I really have nothing to gain by putting myself out there and sharing this. And even at times I feel a little crazy because I'm one of the few people in my group, among individuals that I hang around, who talk about this stuff. And oftentimes I feel alone, but at the same time I can just feel the Holy Spirit. I can feel it just just yelling at me like, you need to share this. And we're coming up on some interesting times. God has good plans for you, your family. He's calling his remnant, his church. He's calling the Josephs. He's calling the people who will just listen to him. I don't care where you're at right now. I don't care what you did last night. God doesn't care either. He just wants your obedience. He wants you to come to the Father. And I just wanted to share that with you. I hope this video blessed somebody. That's all I'm trying to do. If I only reach one person who needed to hear this, that's literally the only reason why I'm sharing these videos. And I will continue to share more. I'm sorry that I'm quiet. My wife and I, we have 3 kids, and we are also part of a faith-based organization where we foster children. So I actually have 7 kids, and it's nighttime now, and I gotta be quiet because I have school in the morning. But again, I'm just faithfully putting these videos out there. I hope it reaches the right people, and you can take something away from it. Okay.